Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings today. Right now, we are getting classified information from Akeredolu himself, that's Governor Akeredolu. Remember, he promised that he would get to the root of the matter on what happened on Sunday morning in St. Francis Church, Owo, in Ondo State. What information is out, your guess is as good as mine. Nigeria needs to really beef up the security. Don't forget that Gani Adams have been warning Nigerians, particularly Southwesterners, that in the bushes they are already there. Well, according to the news, Governor Olurotimi of Ondo State has said those carrying out these moves against St. Francis Xavier Catholic Church in the state are foreigners from Mali trained in Libya. While describing the attack as vile and satanic, Akeredolu promised that the perpetrators will be arrested soon. The UGM had on Sunday morning moved against the church and opened fire on worshippers, which got so many killed. The governor, who departed Abuja rather for the state, urged residents to keep calm and not take laws into their hands. What happened here is too tragic. It is the most tragic event. What is happening in America is child's play to what has happened here. To say the least, it's condemnable. I am grieved. Let me let you know that we have a duty to protect you. Security services also lost about 2 men. The attack was sudden. How they carried out the attack and entered the church cannot be explained. No one thought that such incident would happen in Ondo State, not to talk of people. Let us not retaliate because we will apprehend them. Don't take laws into your hands. I want to express my condolences to the families of the victims. Security agencies in the state must take all steps necessary because this must not repeat itself. On our part, we must be vigilant. We take responsibility for what has happened. Most of those that are carrying out these attacks are foreigners from Mali who were trained in Libya, he said. So, which means when they were saying they all our neighboring country, all our brothers from Africa, they can come to Nigeria without visa. This is it. You invite everything, including these things that have decided to make life unlivable for Nigerians within Nigerian shores. Now look at what is going on. The prelate mentioned this. He said it. He didn't mince words. They were trying to hush. Why should you say that? Are you so sure? The prelate mentioned it, and to think that that's just the tip of the iceberg. The late Malafia said something similar to this. Now it looks as if Nigeria is a home of every miscreant you can think of. It's as if it's overwhelming. And they keep saying it. They're already inside our bushes. I ask myself, burn down these bushes now. What are we using? It's ecosystem. It's what we call secession. It will grow back. It's just normal. Things change. Raise the whole bushes down. Once you raise it down, everything will go down. We keep pretending as if we don't know these things. When you say raise down, they'll say no, we want to protect the ecosystem. What is eco about the system? Which is more powerful? Which is more important? The ecosystem or the bushes and the animals in the bushes or the human beings that have been brought down? Nigerians are being brought down every day because you're trying to protect the ecosystem. Please, let's do the. I feel that going forward, Nigerians now need. Have you seen why we need state policing? It's not something for propaganda. Gani Adams have warned severally concerning this matter, saying, "Look, these guys are already in our bushes. They've seen camps." I could still also remember that some of these international bodies, international organizations, have warned Nigerians that they have several cells in the bushes in the forest in across Nigeria. We thought maybe just normal talk. It's gradually getting home. You may excuse you now understand why you may excuse ESNs for always being in their bushes to see how they can stop it. But even at that, Privilege was kidnapped in Abia State, where supposedly ESN is living, or if ESN is inside the bushes. So you now see that this thing is beyond propaganda. You can imagine they are well trained from Libya. What are they doing in Nigeria? Let's feel the pulse of Nigerians because they're really talking. This one here is saying, Akeredolu, you have 3 months to prove what you have said, else you will be held accountable by God for the murder of these innocent people under your watch. Excuse me. This person here is saying, how did he know that they are from Mali? He's the chief security officer. I'm sure they must have given him intel. For him to say what he has said, they must have fed him with the necessary intel. Come on, you guys, you don't know the power of a chief security officer if he wants to work. Except he doesn't want to. If he wants to work, he knows how to get his information. And this one here is saying, how did you know that they are from Mali? And then to a level of knowing where they were trained, how did they escape being dictated before carrying out the attack? How did they get into the country? If not that I know the antecedent of the governor, would have said excuse me. Hello. See, that he knows these things is because he is in a position to get classified information. That's how he got to know. And who does not know that severally Governor Tom have shouted it? He says it like every day. It's as if it's his breath, the breath air, the fresh air that he takes in every day. He will keep shouting it. That these guys have entered, they've infiltrated the country. He has never hidden his mouth. I'm referring to Benue State Governor Otom. So it's something that we all know, but it's just that we are hoping and praying every day that the narrative should change. This person here is saying, how did he come to the knowledge that Malian terrorists trained in Libya was responsible? This is how they will be playing politics with innocent people's life. It's rather Fulani bandits that did it. This one here is saying the governor is not sincere to himself. Is Gumi the negotiator a foreigner? If they are foreigners, why is the federal state folding hands and shedding crocodile tears, destroying their citizens? This one here is saying, and you supervise them, or that, or what? I don't understand what this one's trying to write. This one here is saying, how did they come into the country? That's even if you've ever been to Nigerian border, you agree with me that some borders, especially the ones in the north, some borders are a stone throw. You can sleep in Nigeria in some places in the north, and some hours after you can actually find yourself sleeping in Niger. They share that kind of border. Okay, but that's why you see sometimes they ask for bilateral relationships so they can together work against or work together in synergy to protect on security issues because of such proximities. But in saner claims, you don't get to see such proximity that is so lax. What you get to see is, even if we share borders, you see a distance, good driving distance. Then sometimes it's even as beautiful as you see very trained and armed immigration officers, and some parts sometimes can be so wonderful that they erect walls to separate the two countries. But I guess we don't have such privileges in Nigeria. This one here is saying, who tells you that they are from Mali? Okay, he's telling every Nigerian that they're from Mali. That's a good to wrap it up. What's your take on this? Looks like Nigerians are hell bent on believing or saying that it's beyond Mali. There's more to it than